Welcome back to the show, guys. Welcome back to the show. Lots of things happening. And I was trying to warn you. I told you yesterday, you know, so many will get ragged. Don't get into longs. Don't listen to stupid people. And yet, you know, some of you have listened, but some of you haven't. And it's just horrible. It's again, you see people getting liquidated left and right. People just completely devastated. But I also see so many legends who actually took the advice and not like this guy who's like, you're gonna get so wrecked, pal, yikes. I mean, I hope you're okay, but how are you doing, my friend? But I also see a lot of people who actually did take these trades and they're actually printing with them, which it literally warms my heart because I come in here and seeing all of you taking these trades that I literally give you free on the show here. It's insane. It's like so good. Like you would pay so much for a group like this, and just seeing it, that I give it to you for free in the shows, it's just insane. It's just insane. I'm very happy about it. So I tweeted this yesterday and I said that, you know, everything is aligning perfectly and that we are going to take this liquidity explained on the show, and it aged like fine wine. So if you look at this, this is exactly how it played out. So this is what I drafted. Let me just bring this up here. This is what I drafted here. This is what I drafted, and we're up here, and I said this is a trap reversal on area, and then massive dump down, which is literally playing out what we discussed. Now the problem is, the challenge is, the worst is yet to come. And, you know, I know people come in here and people, you know, tell me that, hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm not going to sneeze. Did you know that when you feel like you're going to sneeze, you just have to think about what you ate for breakfast and it goes away? Like, that's what I had. And I need a haircut as well. Holy shit, what's happening here? I've been in the trenches cooking school and doing the keynote and all that stuff. So if you appreciate this content, just check in here. See the chat. Fefe just keeping it real as always. Yo, what's happening? Support Tooth, what's happening? President is always good. Short hype, Fefe is a G. I'm so happy you did. Smash them likes, fam. I showed it Bearer. I don't even know why Bearer is such a good stuff that people talk about. Dump was minor on high time frame. Okay, cool, Kellen. OG back. I mean, 5-6. I mean, this does not look minor to me. I mean, I don't know what world you live in, but I mean, Bong being down 12%, Sheep down 9%, Soul down 6%. I don't know what you're looking at, but I mean, Pepe down 9%, Hype down 12%. Maybe it's not big. Of course, if you look at the monthly time frame, my brother, it's not. But otherwise, it's not looking good. Thanks for your magic offer always. My G, some credits your way. Thank you so much. We need more shorts today. Yes, I'm already in. Just here for the Trump impersonations. You know it. You are great. You are a great guy. Okay, it was a drunk Trump kind of stuff. Various hype because KOLs are pushing it. Yes, Fefe, Fefe, thank you. Bull market over. No. Bull market is definitely on. Hype, crack was wild. Yeah, it was crazy. Hello Legend, when the school will be ready. Next week. But it's not trading school. It's intro to crypto, but I'm going to talk about that later. Guys, smash the likes. I'm going to bring you such a show that you have not seen before. If you don't know who I am, my name is Fefe. And unlike so many Moon Boys and other influencers, I tell you as it is, every single day, live here. Subscribe, follow me for more offer there, and let's jump and move on to the show further. So, why? Very simple. Elevator down, stairs up. I always talk about this concept, always. And I always tell you, when you have elevators and when you have stairs, you always take the elevator. You always take the elevator. Why? Because if you look at this, and I'm gonna jump into, look at this. Like I literally put, like it's crazy. I just said that I missed the show because this, like, here's what I posted. Here, look. I said 2 scenarios. One, we're just gonna see this go from there, and then we're just gonna completely liquidate. It says here, retraces almost complete US session. Retraces almost complete US session. OB touch will happen. Rejection 50-minute low and continuation down. Look what's happening. This happens. Come here, 50-minute low, continuation down. This is exactly what's happening. So when you have elevator down and you have stairs up, you always take the elevator. What happens here? You've got elevator down. You've got stairs up. And stairs can keep climbing. This is the tricky part about it. As I said and tweeted about it. It is tricky. It's not as simple. And I don't want people to come here and start complaining. Fefe told us that it's going down. And then we're going to pull something like this. And then people get wrecked. So it's important to run through this. I'm going to run through the charts. But it's not only the elevator down and stairs up. But it's also a bunch of macro factors that people who just look at the charts here and their crypto moon boys and whatever, they miss completely. One is EU is preparing for war. EU urges its citizens to stockpile 72 hours worth of food and essential supplies amid war risk with Russia. Like, I'm ready with guns and shit. I'm not ready for the war, but I'm ready to protect myself. You have to be ready always. But this is madness. This is crazy. You know what I mean? Like, this is like World War III kind of shit here. Then the Magnificent Seven: Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Amazon, Tesla, largest stocks in the US has been down yesterday, but continuously just been down. The S&P, we talked about it, and I was like, the S&P was above the 200 moving average, 200-day moving average. Everything is fine. Yesterday, guess what? It closed below. You know what's actually scary about that is that if you scroll back here and you see 2 times when it happened. One, when it happened, exact same thing. We have a close. Look at this. Like, we have a close above, exact same thing back in October 2023. It has a close above. And then from there, the S&P falls another 3.5%. Now, do not misunderstand or underestimate this 3.5%. Do not. Why? Because if you look at this, 3.5% in the S&P is substantial. That's like this whole shit show that we had was 10%. So imagine another 3% from here would visit the lows here. That would be a massive catapult capitulation. Sorry, not capitulation, also that, but capitulation for crypto. Insane. And the previous time when that happened, look at this here in 2022 February. Look at this, what happened here. Well, this thing fell another 22%, bruv. 22%. So this is not as simple as people say, and they say it's going to be, and it's not as simple. It's not as simple. So the S&P closed below the 200-day average again. And Trump is not looking at the market. He doesn't care. He couldn't care less. Why? Because he's done. He's doing his work. He's doing the tariffs. He's, negotiating geopolitical tensions. And when it goes down to the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom of the bottom, that's when he's going to load up, and that's when he's going to fix it. Look, when he's signing executive orders and they go, just listen to the clip here.
We saw obviously the NASDAQ 100 go down 2% at close, S&P 500 down 1%. What are
Let's be very clear. I don't know if you know Trump or you follow Trump and what Trump does and whatever. He knows this. He just asks, is it today? Look.
Is that today?
Is that today? Like, he never says that. He doesn't say, like, is that today? He doesn't move his head like this. I know it. Trust me. He doesn't move his head like, is that today? And then before he gets an answer, listen to what the lady's saying. Before he gets an answer, he already starts talking. Listen. He didn't get an answer yet. Listen to what he's saying. Oh, that's today. And then the answer comes.
I want to see the jobs. I want to see. That'll all take care of itself.
And he says, I didn't see it. Okay, fine. Didn't see it, fine. But there's no way he didn't see it.
In 1 day, 2 days.
And he says this.
That could take to see the jobs.
I want to see the jobs take care of itself. Doesn't care about anything else. Does not care about anything else.
Take care of itself. That could take care of itself in 1 day, 2 days, or 1 week.
So what he wants to do, he wants to make sure rates come down, inflation comes down, the economic situation is correct. And what I've been drumming the whole 2 months past 2-3 weeks, they need to refinance their debt. No one cares about crypto. No one. Zero. No one. Okay? And I'm going to get back to the jobs here, okay? In a second. Now he tweets, goes, Liberation Day in America is coming. Do I have USA here? Soon, for years, we have been ripped off by virtually every country in the world. He's not wrong. Both friend and foe. But those days are over. America first. That's what he's saying. So, guess what he's doing? He comes out yesterday and he goes with a 25% tariff on autos not made in the United States. Simple. I mean, it was obvious it's coming, but 25%, brother. 25%. That's kind of like a harsh thing here. EU comes back and says it regrets the decision to impose tariffs on the car exports. EU says it will jointly protect its workers and businesses. So what happens is that it will only cost them about $1 trillion in debt, but that's another story. What happens is that trade wars are happening, geopolitical tension is there, the stock market, Magnificent Seven is down. There is a little bit of relief, but the stock market in general is not looking good. S&P is losing the 200 daily average, and we go shorting, skyrocketing new all-time highs. Did I tell you that I'm going to talk about the jobs here? Well, here's the jobs. Today we have unemployment claims in the United States of America. Guess what happens if this thing comes in bad? I mean, the question is, I was actually thinking about this today. Final GDP numbers are going to be very important. That's going to be super important. Last year, probably a lot of fraud has happened. Last Q4 is going to be like Obviously, a lot of shit uncovered, so we'll see what happens there. But unemployment claims are important. Why? Because Trump wants to make sure that inflation comes down so rates can come down. So if unemployment starts growing, that would indicate that something is happening and something has. Now, unemployment, in my honest opinion, will skyrocket because of Doge as well. There are a lot of people leaving government positions. There are a lot of people, like all these protests and shit going on. So I would not be surprised if it was, the unemployment would come in much, much higher than expectations. The forecast is 225, previous was 223. So I do think that the impact that they see is going to start rolling in. But I also, where in normal stance, what you would say, higher unemployment means lower inflation, slowing economy, actually good. In this scenario, I do think that if higher unemployment comes in, I don't think that is going to be good for us. Like, I genuinely don't think. Why? Because the question is this recession thing, right? Are we going into a recession? Are we not going into a recession? What is really happening? So if higher unemployment would come, that would potentially be great for risk assets. But if in this scenario we do see a very, very high unemployment claims, I don't think that is going to be actually specifically bullish for risk assets. So it's a very mixed reading that we're gonna see what happens here. I think it will impact. I think it will impact. GDP will be interesting, but I don't think it will have that big of an impact that we're gonna start. Like there is literally just negative impact that this thing can have. I can't see how this. Like, imagine if it comes in like a 350,000. Then how do you interpret that, right? Do you interpret it in a way that Trump is achieving his target, the rates will go down, inflation, or you say like, holy shit, recession is coming, people losing their jobs, like shit is hitting the fan? Because I look at it the other way. I say, shit is hitting the fan. Like, if that happens, credit card debt's at all-time highs, the debt is at all-time highs. I mean, I don't think people will take their cash and put it into crypto, like, to tell you the honest truth. So all these things combined are not helping. And if I look at the chart, there's literally no reason to be bullish here. Guys, I want to give you all the charts, but we need you to like the show. I need you. We have 257 likes. I need you to get to like 400. I'm going to read the chat anyway for a little bit. If we can get there, I'm going to show you the charts. What is the market doing here, actually? It's dumping, bro. But I do think we can have a pump here. I will explain to you why. Short-term bearish, long-term bullish, or just EV'd? Short-term bearish. You also on Friday will send the market, yes, to one direction. I like the show. Thank you so much. Watch out for it. I didn't think I want to say this, but I'm going to say it as well. Why not? Fuck it. So I wrote this up here. I wrote a thread on BitBoy. We wrote a thread with the team, and let me just go down here. Can I see the girl who is the mistress, or how would y'all? I don't know how she likes to be identified, but the girl who's Ben was with in the car here. Yes, she reached out to me, and she sent me a DM and she said, "You better fact check your thread next time." No, actually, she was very elegant. She said, "It's a good idea to fact check your thread next time." And I wrote to her back, like, elaborate. We'll see what she says. I don't know, but just so you know it's happening. I write cool stuff on X, so it's worth looking at it. Are we going to reach 400 likes that easy? I didn't even believe it. We're at 364, so it's still a long way to go. But like 69 and 130. Fefe holding shorts. Yeah, of course. You're not gonna like me for it, because I know I have to do the Telegram, but guys, it's just so crazy. Like, it's just I know you're not gonna like me for this, but if you come to the shows, you print in. Why? Look what happened yesterday. So there was a high here, and I was like, you know what? This is like a very, very strong bounce here. Elevator up and stairs down on the end here. So I was like, it's definitely gonna bounce. So I waited for the 50, and I'm like, I have to get in. And I waited for the high here on the 50, and I'm like, okay. So I took a very cheeky Sonic long. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I sold it. I'm so glad. I needed thousands and thousands up in profit, and I was like, you know what if this is the reversal and we take the liquidity? I'm like, you know what, Fefe, it's just scalp. It's just a scalp trade, sell it. So I actually got in around here, around 60 something was my entry. I'm gonna share it with you on my X. And I wrote all this up. It was incredible. It was such a good thing. I know I have to do the Telegram at some point, but we'll do it. But I'm holding shorts, and I even added to my shorts. Like, yes. Best alpha, thank you. Mistress Cassidy. 365, yeah, I don't know. People don't want alpha. I saw Casillo. No, I actually feel sorry for Ben. Like, I genuinely feel sorry for him. Like, I think the thread wasn't to attack him, you know, it was really just outlining how it's a very good example how you can really have everything in the world and then just still fall flat on your face. It's just such an example that all of us should really take, take and just learn from it. Telegram only after over. I can manage Telegram for you, sir. Thank you, boss. Yeah, we could do it. Sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right. I don't know what that means. There are many fake Fefe Telegram accounts. No, I don't. This is okay. Let's talk about this because this is actually important stuff. I wanted to talk about it later, but I do have a solution for you. Here is an email I received yesterday. Hey Fefe, do I have a link for a copy trading platform, something like that? I'm following a Telegram channel called 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗪 Official, and there are guided steps to join a premium group. Is that really yours? Appreciate your reply. Many thanks, Alan. No. The short reply is no. Another example. A guy who I met, talked, we drank, we smoked a cigar, we had fun. I mean, not that fun. Don't be dirty minds here. That's not fun. We're talking ordinals all night. Truth. He DM'd me and he's like, hey, is this you? No, as scammers. Oh, I reached out and I didn't understand why he didn't understand my ordinals banter. Like, here's the problem. A lot of times what happens is that these guys, you have different, like if I write my name here, and I didn't even want to talk about, we're going to get back to the show, but it's very important. If I write my name here, look, I write my name here and I go, look at this. These are all scammers. These are all scammers here. All scammers. Everything. So all this, I'll go on people, Fefe the Many, look at this. These are all scam fake accounts. Holy crap, how many is there? Shit. It's wild. Oh my God, it's like what, 60 account at least. I didn't even know it was that bad. Anyway, and then the same on Telegram, and the same on Instagram, and the same on TikTok, and the same on everywhere. What they do, they DM you, and they want you to get into like an exchange and whatever. Now, one thing I can genuinely recommend you, other than the fact that you have to follow me and you just see who followed and that's it, is to get yourself a VPN, guys. Seriously. And they are my partners. I use them years before they become my partners. But the reason why I use NordVPN is because they have a threat protection. That means even if you get phished by a scammer, you click on their link, it will throw you up a site. It will show you a site that says, don't click on any links because this is a malicious website. And it costs like nothing. If you go down to the description, you get 4 extra months and you get 60% off on your 2 years. It doesn't make any sense for you not to do it. I genuinely mean it. Please do yourself a favor. Please go down to the description and get yourself a NordVPN with threat protection. Okay? I mean it from the bottom of my heart. It's so bad. It's so bad out there. It's not all the scammers, but in general, it's so bad. In terms of the tracking, what you can access, what you can't access, your digital footprint. If you don't use a VPN and you're into crypto, you're dumb. I genuinely mean it. And I don't mean to be disrespectful, especially if you're like above 60. But in general, like that's what it is. Okay, guys, let's jump in here because I think we've got shit to talk about. So here is my scenario. I actually tweeted about this. You know what? I'm just going to explain it to you. So on the 4 hour, here's where we stand. This was Asia trap. I told you it was liquidity sweep didn't happen, which we're going to talk about now in a second. 1 hour chart. Let's go. So the thing is the following. There is massive liquidity built up here. And I explained to you on the show yesterday, and I said that these two is actually New York high. Now, it didn't take both highs, but it did take this high. The market did take this high here yesterday. But it also added an extra point of liquidity. And it's very much below this order block here, which is, again, like, it's very much, it is in it, but it's not really in it. So it's like, we can still go all the way up here and still reject. And that would be like a 7% pump. You know what I mean? So here is what I'm thinking. One, definitely short. Definitely short. Not even thinking about anything else. Other than the fact I took a cheeky scalp yesterday, but that's it. Scalp long. Ultimately short. I do think this is just a retrace, and if you look at this, this is a beautiful retrace to this OB here. An order block is the last bearish or bullish candle before a massive, massive move, okay? So if you look at this, this is a massive, massive move. What was the candle before that? It was this. So if you look at this, we just touch in there. We just touch in there. It's enough. It's enough. And if you go down onto the 5 minute, guess what you see here? You see a rejection, you see a retest, you see a massive sell-off. So why do I say that we can still go up? Well, it's simple. Because of liquidity. Because if I look at this, and I go, there is liquidity here. If this was not a retest, what is going to happen is probably a massive push, a very strong push. Market makers will trap people. They will trap retail. They will make you feel that the bull market is back. The sad reality is that we're still in a daily downtrend. Like, I don't care how strong it goes. It's a daily downtrend. You know, it is just what it is. So what can happen, this is an unlikely scenario in my opinion at this stage, but what can happen is that we start pushing and we are targeting this liquidity here. The reason why I'm going to scalp long every single 15-minute market structure shift to the upside is because it can happen that we're going to start pushing and taking liquidity here. Actually, it can, I don't know if it's probable or not, but it can happen. Like it has a high probability of happening because of liquidity. The only reason why I don't think it will happen all the way up there, because I think this liquidity here is enough for this to be taken. It will come up here, liquidate that. It's also probably like a lot, exactly. It's like New York. It's a New York orbit. This is probably not going to get broken up here at like 2.84. It's not. But if it is, then you know that we're going and liquidating. Now there we have a decision to make, because when we go push higher, I told you that if we close above any 15-minute market structure shift, low or low, you're short. Simple. If you got above here, if the price gets, if the total market cap gets between 2.82 and 2.84, any 15-minute market structure shift, you short. Any lower low on the 15-minute, you short. You short. You just see what the VCAS token is. You go into the bubbles, you look at it, you short it. Simple. It's very simple. It's a stupid simple strategy when the market structure is this clear. But when we start getting above this level and getting into the daily OB, you do the same thing. Okay? You do the exact same thing. You wait for a market structure shift to show you. It starts pushing, blah, 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 blah. Bam. Market structure shift, you short it. You short it. Simple. Do you get stopped out? No problem. Another market structure shift, you short it. You short it. You do your risk management and you short it. And so ultimately, this is what you do. What happens if we close above the 2.99, 2.98-ish trillion region? Well, we get into a territory which I said is a problematic one. And I'm going to sit out here because on the daily, this 2.99 or 3 trillion level is nothing. It's not a very important level. On a 4-hour though, this is clearly the level that caused the close below here and the actual liquidation event. So if we close above here, a 3 trillion mark, I am going to sit out. It's actually 2.89. I don't know why it's moving it always, but it's 2.89. I am going to sit out. I don't think we are going to close above. But if we do, I am going to sit out. Just sit out and wait. I'm going to keep you posted on my X. I'm going to, the right one. There is a link in the description as well. So I'm going to keep you posted. But I'm going to do is sit out. So ultimately, here is what I'm thinking. And for all the people who don't want to think, they just want to be spoon-fed with the trade. Here's what I'm thinking. I think all that's happening now is that we're adding to these stairs that is going all the way up here. The question is how long it goes. Does it go to this OB? Which I think yes. Into this 2.83 trillion mark. If it goes, you wait for a market structure shift, lower than 50 minutes, you're short. Or it starts taking this liquidity up here, which is also possible. In that case, we are not going to see a market structure shift here. We're not going to see a market structure shift. We'll see a beautiful market structure, higher high, higher low, something like this here. It's very beautiful. It holds and starts pushing. And until you see a 15-minute short, 15-minute break, you don't short. When you see it, you short. Ultimately, I do think that the 2.98 trillion mark will hold, and anywhere between here and here, we can see a rejection. And when that happens, you have to short every single time. Guys, is this true that we have 1,100 people live? That's like some next level shit. So I think we should do a giveaway. I genuinely think. You know what? I think is there anything I haven't looked at the giveaway? Oh, but Sheldon gave us $5,000. Hi. We want to bet against Sheldon. He gave us $5,000. Why not just give away some of that? Should we give away some of that? Let's do it. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go into X. I'm gonna post something. What should I post? I'm gonna say that time again. All you have to do is send your Solana wallet address in here. Send your Solana wallet address in here. There's a link in the description to my X profile. You can go down here. Obviously, you have to follow me if you have retweeted some of the stuff previously. You don't need to do it now. Then you get it. It's down here. And then I'm going to do a giveaway at the end of the show. I think, what should we give away? Cos, put up a vote. What should we give away? People start trusting your TA. Sooner or later, brick by brick. Brick by brick. You guys, okay, guys, is massive. It's my ringtone for the homies when they message me. Give me some short. Sheldon might need that back soon. I never win, man. Not fair. Everything is fair, bro. May I please have some of that Sheldon dollar? Sure. Spoon feed me charge, daddy. Kevin, no! No! Oh my god. Okay, Big Mac meal. Oh my god, I would eat a Big Mac so bad. Will they go short? Also, I'll have, please. Okay, so you have to put the wallet address in here. You know, you know, DJs, you know. You have to like, I see 60 comments and 27 likes. I know already some people gonna screw this up, so. Like it, send your wallet address in here, and then you know what comes. Also retweet it. You know what? Also make it. Let's retweet. You have to retweet to win. You have to retweet to win. That's what you need to do. You have to retweet. Look at that retweets going up in a second. Look. Okay, cool. Let's go. I've got some cool news for you other than this. Let's look at the charts until then. Let's look at the charts. Let's look at the charts because I think, holy shit, what did I just do here? What just happened here? Okay, so if we see this happening, if we close above here, I'll probably just alter my shorts or add to them. Okay, let's look at some charts. What charts you want to see? SPX 69. I thought people said can't see, Captain. Don't send me money all. Gene, I want. All good. Don't trust people that say trust me. The government says it all the time. Trust me. I know the feeling. Okay, Ton, let's go. So, big squeeze on Ton. I told you this was going to happen. Want to see another squeeze. I think a mother of all crashes is coming. I think nobody's ready for it, but I think a mother of all crashes is coming. What else do we have here? Sol, let's go, Sol. Yeah, it's ready. Sol is ready to retrace. Next shorting level is 144, but I would not short Sol. It's too strong. But it is going to come back. Let me guess, this is a New York high, exactly. So it's going to come back here as well, and then reject from there. Sui, let's go Sui. I mean, it's actually beautiful. Like Sui, we should short Sui here, right? And I want to see another push. Like I want to see a clear market structure shift. I'm actually interested in shorting Sui. I am. BNB, DOT. Let's look at DOT because I'm gonna short the shit out of that. Like we need to look at tokens that are not really. This is why you're looking at. Look at this. Like what is this? Like, what is this? Yeah, I mean this is a retrace here though, so I think we kind of missed it. This is built up liquidity, so it will serve well, but not now. Maybe we're probably gonna have another push up and then yeah. But I think I want to look at FARTCOIN as well. Let's look at some of my trades because I haven't even looked at the charts to be honest with you. This is not even my entry. This is not even my entry anymore. Guys, for those of you who are tuning in, the giveaway is still ongoing. Go to my X profile, you'll see. So FARTCOIN, holy shit, we're printing. Holy cow. This is... So you go here, what is this? My entry is actually lower now. 57.59. This is my entry. Oh, on the retrace. Yeah, I probably got it on the retrace. It's quite tight though. Yeah, but this is beautiful as well. Look at this. Break below, retest, done. It's like... but I can see, again, depending. This is also relatively cool tops. Can happen something like this. We'll see. Render. Aye! Bullseye! Render, I'm comfy here. I'm comfy. This 130. This is my entry. I'm comfy here. I think if it comes back, I'm gonna add to this short like fucking crazy. I'm gonna probably increase my short stop loss up to the 4.26, something like that. I'm gonna add to this short like this is gonna be like proper. See what we have here. Virtual. I'm still in. What else do you need? What other show do you need? I randomly open up the charts here and you see the trades I gave you on the show here. Like, anyway, I'm gonna put my stop loss actually on virtuals here. 76.63. I don't want to get stopped. That's a very strong OB there. 76. 77. I'm gonna go 77. What is it? Not 87.7. 767. Okay. Caspa, I'm also in Caspa. I mean, we are also in Caspa. I don't know who took this, but beautiful. It's probably gonna retrace and then nuke. That's good. I'm not touching it. Excellent. Yeah, this was like an impulsive trade, but this is gonna be a big one. Like, when this gets, if we don't close up, like you can open an XLM short anywhere, it should not close above this level. Like, legit mean it. If you can keep your stop loss at 31, bro, this is gonna be an incredible short. Like, it's gonna be massive if we can pull that off. Okay, so I'm saying Fefe link, please. There's a link in the link. Oh. All right, let me just before we jump onto the giveaway, I wanted to do one more thing, and I wanted to tell you some interesting stuff. One is breaking news. GameStop is raising 1.3 billion. GameStop is playing MicroStrategy, which is cool until FAFO, you know. Fuck around and find out, but we'll see what's happening. If they just simply buy it, that's good, because buying is incredible. You're very early. So if you think you're late and whatever, I had a discussion with yesterday, this is why I'm bringing it here. You're not, you know, people are like, oh, I wish I could buy it at $700. Like, you know, I bought it at $700. And I'm thinking like, oh, people, you know, wish I would buy it at $700. And then you're like, 5 years from now, when Bitcoin is at 1.5 million, you're gonna say, "Whoa, I wish I bought it at 100K." So just stop with that and you start accumulating. Here is something I watched.
This large chunk
it's
is
kind
not
of crazy. This is real though. Like if you think it's not, this is real. Like I did some research on this. This is a material that looks exactly like gold. It melts like gold. It shines like gold. It sinks below the water like gold. It's like everything, every characteristics of gold. But you can't really know that it's worth like nothing. One hundredths. It's actually quite crazy. Just so you know. So that's about gold. You have to stack Satoshis. You have to stack Bitcoin. And the best way to stack Bitcoin is to use a ledger. I do have a ledger, and the reason why I bring them in here, there are partners here. We got an affiliate link down in the description. If you use our link, we got a portion of it. I appreciate it if you do. But if you want a cold wallet, go and get yourself a cold wallet. We get you an incredible deal. You get $70 in Bitcoin as a voucher if you get one of these devices, which is, by the way, the most incredible piece of tech that you can ever see in a cold wallet. This is like a screen that you can design for yourself. It says $1 Billion Hustle because that's my vlog. But in general, where is it? But it's like a beautiful piece of tech. It's an incredible piece of tech. There's a link in the description, and go and check them out. They have a bunch of cool stuff on offer if you use our link in the description. It's literally the second link just after Nord, because you got yourself a NordVPN for sure. And then it's just right here above Nord. Even if you buy the smaller versions, you still get a great deal on there. Let's do the giveaway. Thoughts on hype. I wanted to talk about hype, but I always have been very transparent with you, and I will be very transparent with you. I wanted to make my opinion, but I don't understand hype enough to form an opinion that I'm very happy to give it out. Like, I'm very happy to talk about it. Basically, what happened is that there is this exchange, Hyperliquid. You probably have heard about it. And what happened is that there was a guy who took a $6 million long on a shitcoin that is worth 20 million market cap, and then they pumped the price up on spot and pulled margin out of their position. So therefore, they forced liquidated their position on Hyperliquid, and Hyperliquid itself got left with this bad 10 million loss position. And what they did is that they repriced the token, they changed the Oracle price, and basically proved that a decentralized exchange is not decentralized exchange. They're just masking themselves as decentralized, and whenever shit hits the fan, it's happening. The worst thing about that was that the exchanges, Binance and OKX specifically, jumped on listing jelly, so the price would go even higher and higher and higher, and potentially liquidate the entire reserve of Hyperliquid, which is horrible. So, so I understand all this, but I want before I make any proper statement, I want to understand it much better. But I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't Bitcoin only, and you just deal with whatever is left. So I think it's time. What did you guys do here? What did you guys do here? Okay, so you went full degen. You went full degen. How much should we give away? I think Cos put up a vote here. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what is the vote. Let me just refresh this. I think Cos put up. Cos did a very good job. He stopped the vote, but he never published the other one. It's good. I'll give it up. I mean, he probably just couldn't get there from his weenie, from his new weenie. He was like, he was trying to like do it, but he couldn't. So there is no new vote. So I'm just gonna ask you, how much should we do the giveaway for? How much should we give away? 50 winners, 100 each. We're gonna sit here all night if we do that. What's happening here? People know already. People know you have to put here your Twitter handle. That's right. You have to put your Twitter handle here. You have to put your Twitter handle here. Exactly. Alrighty. Let's do it. Let's go. 10, 500 each. No. We're gonna do. I think we're gonna give away $500 on today's show. We're gonna give away $500. So let's get going. I give you so much money on the trades, guys. So much money. Let's go. So let's try this. Bam. Abi. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. Copy text. There we go. 𝗙𝗙𝗱𝗙. Let's see. He follows me. 𝗙𝗙𝗱𝗙 follows me. And retweeted some as well. Good job. All right, so let's do $100. Why not? Let's do $100. 𝗙𝗙𝗱𝗙, you got it. Get $100. Let's go again. Congratulations. 𝗙𝗙𝗱𝗙. Let's go. Did 𝗙𝗙𝗱𝗙 comment again? Okay, let's go. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Bam. Oni Sur, press whale 1. Why is that? Oh, I think we kind of communicate here, right? That time again. Look at this. My portfolio last year, my portfolio today. Okay, good. Let's do, you get $100 as well. Congratulations. Let's go. It's actually quite good winning bets against Sheldon. Like, we should do this more. We should bet more. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, fire. Yogurt Hunter. Pasta Barilla. What is up with all the food? Pasta Barilla. There we go. Follows me as well. Let's see. Oh, he's right in threads. Let's go. What's happening here? So now I'm giving you guys 3 trades. Buy long sold, buy long AR, buy long ING. I used $50. I'm growing this account with all of you to 1 million to demonstrate this possible. Fuck yeah, I like that. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know if you got the trades right or how does this go. But yeah, it's awesome. It's amazing, bro. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So you're winning $100 as well. I hope this will contribute to your journey. Congratulations. Yogurt Hunter. That's 300. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, fire. Elton John. Elton Gomez. Elton Gomez. 642. Aha, here we go. Oh, this guy already won. I think you won already, didn't you? I think you won already. That's so awesome. He has like this YouTube channel. I remember this guy. I remember this guy. He has this YouTube channel with his friends and his vlog. I remember. Bro, you're lucky. You won again. That's awesome. That's so cool though. That's so cool. I'm so happy for you. I am happy for you. Let's see if you retweeted me at all after you won. If you didn't... Okay, the guy's here. Okay, good. $100 going to your way, sir. $100 going to your way, sir. Good stuff. Good stuff. So cool. Okay. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This. 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙𝗪. Ace Fusion YouTube. Oh, there's another YouTuber. Ace Fusion YouTube. 12. He follows me. That's good. That's good. Let's go. I post short and entertaining stories on my YouTube channel. Brother, you can't say that and not have a link to your YouTube channel. What am I gonna talk about now? And no retweet from me. Okay, I'm kind of sad and offended at the same time. Okay, but we're sending you $100 as well. $100 as well. Guys, I think this was it, eh? This was it. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I think it was a coolio showlio. Let me just look back at the total here, what's happening, so we can be sure. Do we see a reversal here happening? No, it's gonna be New York gonna open. It's gonna be like... Poof. Okay, guys. And girls, great show. Thank you so much for being here. We hit 1,200 live, something like that. Appreciate all of you. Thanks for all. Nitro Bunny, nice seeing you here in the chat. Much love. We went back to the 100x Club next week. When 𝗙𝗘𝗙𝗙𝗙 is back, we're going to do 100x Club every single day. Token analysis there. Guys, truly appreciate every single one of you. Thanks for being here. Make sure to click here to check out these 2 videos. Click here to subscribe. Check out our partners down in the description. And I believe I'll see you in the next one. Let's go.